Hello guys, how you doing? This is Rafael with Expat Living. So I'm gonna make you guys a video about giving you a few tips about the first time you come to the Philippines. Little things that you should know. First of all, before you even arrive here, you need to do an e-visa declaration. That's the e-travel declaration for the Philippines. You have to be careful, however, because if you Google e-visa Philippines, the very first link is a scam. The e-visa declaration is free, is always free. And if you ever come across a website in which they're asking you to pay them, you're in a scam website. It's not gonna make it come any faster. It's not gonna make it, you're not gonna get one at all. You're just gonna waste $50, which is what happened to me the very first time I arrived here. So you have to make sure you do your e-visa Philippines e-travel declaration, the e-travel declaration out of the official Philippines website, which I'll post it on the link, and it's free. Okay, if you ever find yourself having to pay for it, you run into a scam, so don't do it. All right. If you're coming from the United States, you can go ahead and typically travel from Los Angeles, make your way to Los Angeles, and from Los Angeles use Philippine Airlines or use Korean Airlines, a very good, affordable quality airlines to use. That's what I've done in the past. If you're coming from other countries, you guys, like just shop around and make sure you get the best deal for a good trip here. So once you arrive to Manila, because that's where you're gonna arrive, Manila International Airport, Ninoy Aquino Airport, you're going to need to do transportation-wise. There's no Uber in the Philippines. They have Grab, G-R-A-B. So before you come here, sign up for Grab. Sign up for Grab and for the application. So Grab is available in both the international and the domestic airline here in the Philippines. So go ahead and get your Grab. So when you arrive, you can use it to go to your hotel. Moving on to transportation, I will not rent a car. If I was you, it'll be more of a hassle. And honestly, you probably don't need it. If you have to go to another province, remember the Philippines, it's a lot of different islands put together. So if I was here, I would just take a plane ride. I would just use Cebu Pacific or Philippine Airlines for all the domestic travel here in the Philippines, which are the two airlines, the only two airlines that are available in the Philippines. If you want to go from Manila to another province or to do another trip. So because typically people come here and they want to go to the beach. There's a couple of really famous touristic destinations with really nice beaches, such as Palawan, Boracay, Puerto Princesa. Those are typically the go-to places when people come visit the Philippines. So what you can do is that just make sure it's too far. The distances are too far, the roads are too bad for you to rent a car. It's too complicated. Just get a plane ride. Okay, it will cost you, they're very affordable. It'll be about $100 or less, all right? And then meanwhile, if you're in Manila, just use the Grab for everything you do. Just go ahead and use Grab, for taxi transportation. And if you decide to go out to Puerto Princesa, Boracay, any of these places, Palawan, when you get there, don't rent a car. You can go ahead and rent a scooter. You rent a small motorcycle, rent a scooter. That's how everybody gets around here. Don't bother to rent a car. If you must rent a car, what you need to do is that anytime you need anything in the Philippines, what you do is that you go on Facebook Marketplace. So you go on Facebook Marketplace of that city that you're going to. If you need to rent a motorcycle, if you need to rent a car, and you put car rental Puerto Princesa, motorcycle rental Palawan, Boracay, whatever you are, just use Facebook Marketplace. That's the place where you find everything here. Car rentals, motorcycle rentals, house rentals. That's what all the Filipinos use more than anywhere else. So that's transportation for you. And then once you're on here, just use a scooter to go everywhere. Ways to avoid getting into trouble in the scooter. Your driver's license from another country is good for 30 days. So you don't have to worry about any of the legalities about driving here for the first 30 days when you arrive. You're clear to drive. or ride a motorcycle for 30 days. Nobody's gonna bother you. It's totally acceptable, okay? And so that's as far as transportation. And then lodging. When you're in Manila, there's a very nice area. It's very upscale for Manila. It's called Bonifacio Global BGC, Bonifacio Global City. BGC, Bonifacio Global Center. Yeah, BGC. So in BGC, that's kind of like the to-go place in Manila. It's the nicest place. And it's basically like a mini downtown Miami. And I would recommend the first couple of nights you stay in BGC, Bonifacio Global Center or Global City. And I'm so sorry. You stay there for a couple of days, and then get over the jet lag, get some cash out of the ATM, get yourself like a little comfortable before you go anywhere else. I would stay in BGC for a couple of days. So now that's gonna cost you about $35 to $40 a night to stay in a really nice one-bedroom condo using Airbnb. That's what I've typically used here, an Airbnb, and they're quite affordable. In Manila, you can get a really nice one-bedroom for about, like I was saying, like no more than $50 a day, a night, or maybe like 35 to 50, depending on how nice it is and where you stay. So that's as far as like lodging in Manila. If you decide to go out in the province, especially like the touristic destinations, I will stay in one of the resorts. If I was going to Palawan, Puerto Princesa, because they have resorts meant for the tourists. They're very well-known touristic destinations. If you were to go off to a province, to like deeper into the province, not really like a super touristic area, there might be some Airbnbs, and they will be ridiculously cheap. They will be less than $20 a night, an Airbnb in the province. But you know, it might be a little rough. It's not what you're used to, especially if you come from Europe, the United States. A little rough. You can do that, or you can get a little hotel for like $50, $60 a night if you go out and deeper into the province, just to have something that you're more comfortable, okay? But it's definitely not super expensive. If you stay in the resorts, in the big touristic destinations, of course, there'll be the more expensive choices. But one could argue that's part of the experience. Maybe you're on vacation, you want to stay in a really nice resort, and you want to spend $80, $100 a night. That's up to you. That's a choice that you have, that you can make. So that's as far as like traveling, lodging. The food's really good in the Philippines. You're gonna be eating a lot. Food's very delicious. I find that it's quite healthy. Like I'm not gaining weight when I'm here, and I'm eating things that not exactly the healthiest, but I think in general, because everything is so natural here, the ingredients everything is just organic, because there's no other choice. It's the cheapest to have the organic food, unlike in a lot of our countries, or you pay more for organic. Here, that's what they have. All right, so the food's really great. You can go, when you're in the province, you can get a meal for 150 pesos. That's maybe $2.50. You can get a meal. If you go to a really nice place, you can get a meal for two for like $10 to $15. That's for like a really nice meal in a very nice place in front of the water. That should cost you like $10, $15, and that's you splurging and getting drinks and like really going all out. So it's quite affordable to come here to travel. And like they say, the slogan of the Philippines it used to be it's more fun in the Philippines, and it's definitely true. I look around, I see everybody who's coming here on vacation, and they really are enjoying themselves. The people are very friendly, they're very welcoming, and definitely it's a good place to come and visit over here. It's quite beautiful. Really hot, but hey, it's part of the experience too, So I really enjoy. Before I came here to move, I came here about 6 times in 2024, and I really enjoyed it every time. It was great. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to leave a comment. Feel free to ask me. I'm happy to tell you, whatever questions you might have. But I just wanted to give you a little overview of like transportation, lodging, and little tips so you don't get scammed when you're trying to do your e-travel declaration. All right, don't pay $50 like I did for a scam website, and then at the end I got nothing. I just lost the money. I arrived to Philippines and I have to redo my e-visa declaration when I arrive because I did not have it. So just take care of that. Do your e-visa, it's instant, it takes like 5 minutes and you immediately get an email. If you're an American, I don't know about if you're from the European Union or Australia, I figure it's similar that you get a visa on arrival, but please do check. I don't know, I know I'm an American, so I know as an American I arrive here and I get a 30-day visa the moment I arrive here. So that's pretty standard. And so that's things that you guys can take into account, you know. It's quite easy. Just show up here, spend a couple of days in BGC in Manila, and then venture out to the province, kind of like touristic destinations, or if you have a girlfriend here or somebody you met, you probably go out in the province to see them, meet their families. That's also an adventure. So it's really nice. Get ready to do some karaoke. I'm here at the beach with my girlfriend and her family. These people bring like these massive stereos and they do karaoke and they do all this. That's the national sport of the Philippines, karaoke, right? Everybody's having a good time. You smell barbecue everywhere you go, making food, loud music. It's a good vibe, guys. It's definitely, it's just wonderful. So any questions, just let me know. Just wanted to try to make things helpful for you. And I hope you arrive here and they tell you mabuhay and you have an excellent, safe time. All right, guys, take care. See you in the next one.